Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'm here to report good news. One of our turkeys that was basically incubating 14 eggs has hatched 12 chicks. What it means, guys, for a turkey to hatch 12 chicks. And the good thing is that all the 12 chicks are still alive and surviving. These chicks are now 8 days old and they are doing very well. The other two turkeys which I had shown you in the previous video are also doing well. One is actually supposed to be hatching tonight. Today is its 28th day of incubating, and so we are expecting another batch of chicks, guys. This other turkey is basically incubating 10 eggs, and if all goes well, we'll be having another batch of 10 poults, guys. So these chicks that you see here are 12 and they are 8 days old. They are doing very well. Then we have our third turkey also incubating. It has so far gone for 14 days. So we expect in the next 2 weeks to have another set of poults. So guys, these two turkeys that are still incubating, one is incubating 10 eggs and another one is incubating 9 eggs. So guys, if all goes well, soon we shall be having close to 30 poults on the farm. That is assuming the other two incubating turkeys hatch all their eggs. So generally, I'm very excited. You can see the poults are looking healthy. These are just 8 days old poults. I had initially told you that the plan was to basically raise these poults off the ground. So we made a cage that is elevated. As you can see, the poults are basically in a cage that is raised from the ground. So this is to make sure that actually their droppings go straight down and therefore they do not interface with the droppings. Of course, this will ensure that we minimize on chances of these poults getting coccidiosis, guys, which can be fatal to these poults. So how do we intend to keep these poults alive? One is that we are going to leave them with the mother turkey for about 1 month. This is to make sure that basically it is able to give the poults warmth, especially during the night. And thereafter, when the poults have developed enough feathers, then we can take the mother turkey out of the cage, such that then the poults can be able to grow on their own. Of course, guys, we are feeding these poults on a starter feed, which has about 23% protein. Yeah, we hope this should be able to enable them grow very fast. Of course, this is not the very best portion of protein within the feed, but that is what we can afford for now. Ideally, the protein should have been about 30%, but the feed that we are currently feeding them on, the pellet that we are currently feeding them on, has 23% protein. We believe this is still sufficient for them to be able to grow very fast and very well. So guys, the plan is to basically have these 12 poults grow to maturity, and we intend to leave them in the cage up to when they're about 2 or 3 months old, depending on whether the space will still be able to accommodate them. Now for the pellet, we are basically going to keep them on this pellet feed for about 2 months. Guys, we do not want to make any mistake on these poults. We basically want to give them the best environment such that they can be able to survive. Yeah, of course, on the farm we have other turkeys. You notice a male. We have a male turkey. Basically, we keep it on the farm certainly to mate our females, and we are just lucky this time round that all our turkeys on the farm either have poults or are incubating. And actually, I'm here to report that the other turkey that we had that first incubated eggs and gave us only 2 poults out of 12 eggs, one of the poults is still surviving. You must have noticed it in this video. It's about 1 month and 2 weeks. It's growing pretty well. The growth rate is not bad. And now we have integrated it with the rest. So it's basically able to feed with the rest. Of course, the challenge that we have here is that we are keeping basically this entire flock in one room. So we had to cage to basically separate the incubating turkeys from these ones that are not incubating. Yeah, but all in all, we are still doing well with space. But certainly the other plan is that at 3 months, if we can have all these poults that have hatched still alive, then we shall be forced to sell off most of the poults, such that we remain with enough space for the turkeys that we have on the farm. Of course, the plan is that eventually, when we relocate to a bigger piece of land, then we can be able to scale up the numbers to the numbers that we need. But for now, we have to keep within a certain limit because we are keeping the entire flock in one room, and we may not be able to accommodate generally over 30 mature turkeys in this room. Yeah, so basically, guys, that is what is taking place on the farm. Everyone is excited. We are excited about this new development, and we expect that our other incubating turkey should be hatching anytime. So, the anxiety that comes with it, we basically keep on checking on it to see whether the chicks have hatched. And certainly the whole of today we've been checking during daytime, and have not yet noticed anything. I believe maybe by tomorrow, certainly this very turkey that you're looking at will certainly have hatched poults. And as you can see, already prepared, we have clean water in there. We have the starter feed waiting for the poults to be hatched. So basically that is what is taking place on the farm.